My mother used to tell me that no matter what happened, it would always be me and her. She said that after my dad left, she said it when money was tight, she said it when I cried myself to sleep because other kids had families that looked complete and mine didn't. For years, I believed her. Then she met Daniel. At first, I was happy for her. She smiled more, laughed more, the house felt lighter. I thought we were both getting something we'd been missing. I didn't realize I was about to lose my mother completely. Not to death, to a new family that had no room for me. The worst part wasn't being replaced, it was watching her. Let it happen. If stories like this stay with you, hit that subscribe button. My dad left when I was 7. No warning, no goodbye, just gone one morning like he'd never been there. It was just me and my mom after that. No siblings, no family nearby, just us in a small apartment trying to figure out how to be okay without him. That promise she made me wasn't casual. It was the only thing holding both of us together. My name is Maya. I'm 25 now. Growing up, it was tight. Mom worked doubles at the hospital 3 nights a week. I made my own dinner most evenings, did my homework alone, put myself to bed. But we had a system. Friday nights were ours. Whatever we could afford, takeout, a rented movie, sometimes just cereal on the couch, it was ours. No interruptions, no obligations. She came to every school play, every parent-teacher night, sat in the front row every time like I was the only thing worth watching. We talked about everything. Her bad days at work, my friendship drama, what we'd do when things got better. We were a team, small but solid. I didn't know how fragile it was until Daniel walked into it. Mom met Daniel at work. He was a technician, quiet, steady. He brought her coffee sometimes and made her laugh on long shifts. She introduced us 6 months in. He seemed fine, normal. He had 2 kids of his own, a boy and a girl, 9 and 11, from a previous marriage. They visited on weekends. I was 13. I tried to like him. I really did. The first few months weren't bad. He stayed in the background. Mom still showed up for our Fridays, still came to my school things. But then, small things started shifting. His opinion on where we ate, which TV show we watched, what color to paint the living room, small things, the kind you brush off individually, but they add up. And then he moved in. When Daniel moved in, his kids came with him on weekends. They needed the bigger room. Mine was bigger. Mom asked me if I'd mind switching. I minded. I didn't say so. My things got moved on a Tuesday while I was at school. I came home to a smaller room with my posters stacked against the wall and someone else's furniture where mine used to be. Mom said I was being dramatic when I brought it up. Then she started missing things. My school play, my first track meet, a parent-teacher conference where my English teacher said I was struggling. Daniel always had something, a work thing. His kid's school event, a family dinner with his sister, and Mom always had a reason why his something mattered more than mine. Be understanding, Maya. This is an adjustment for all of us. That word, understanding. She used it every time she chose him over me. I started keeping count. My 16th birthday was on a Saturday. Mom had promised weeks in advance, just the two of us, our restaurant, the one we'd been going to since I was 9. She'd already told Daniel not to make plans. I woke up that morning and made myself ready, put on the dress she'd given me early as a gift. At 11 a.m., she knocked on my door. Daniel's daughter had a dance recital. Same day, unexpected scheduling conflict. The recital was at noon. I'll be back by 2, she said. We'll still go, I promise. She didn't get back until 5. She called me from the parking lot after the recital. Said I was sorry, said she'd make it up to me. I sat in my birthday dress alone in that apartment until 5 p.m. She never made it up to me. Some things don't get made up. They just become part of the story. I stopped trying after that, stopped saving Fridays, stopped telling her things, stopped expecting her at school events so it wouldn't hurt when she didn't show. I counted down to 18 the way some kids count down to Christmas. The day after graduation, I packed 2 bags and moved into a friend's spare room. Mom cried at the door, asked why I was leaving like that, like it was sudden, like it had nothing to do with her. I didn't explain. There was nothing left to say that she'd actually hear. I tried again at 19. She called, said she missed me, said things would be different. I wanted to believe her badly enough to show up. Sunday dinner, Daniel's house by then, his kids, his sister visiting from out of town. Mom seemed genuinely happy to see me for about 20 minutes. Then the conversation moved on: his daughter's college applications, his son's basketball tournament, plans for Christmas that didn't include me. I sat at that table feeling like someone had wandered into the wrong house and stayed too long. Then his sister asked how everyone was connected. Mom smiled, opened her mouth. Maya is, she's a friend of the family, not her daughter. Not even a hesitation before she said it. A friend of the family. I picked up my bag, said I had somewhere to be, drove home, and didn't cry until I got inside. That was the last dinner. I'm 25 now. I built my own life. Good job, small apartment, friends who show up. I don't hate my mother. I've tried to. It would be easier. But what I feel is closer to grief, the complicated kind. For someone who is still alive but gone into a life that had no room for me. I still hear her voice sometimes, the version of her that meant it. It will always be me and you. That woman existed. I grew up in her arms. I just don't know what happened to her. My mother used to tell me it would always be me and her. She said it when we had nothing. She meant it when we had nothing. Then she got something. And I found out what I was worth when there was something better to choose. She's still out there, living that life, and I'm still here, trying to stop measuring my worth by the fact that she chose it over me. Some days, that's easier than others. If this one stayed with you, hit that like button. Tell me in the comments. Have you ever been replaced by someone your parent chose? I'll see you in the next one.